Welcome to the bitrate,
Hold on,
everyone.
it says starting.
Okay, it just says that it went live, dude. It says it went live.
Did it?
Bro.
Okay, we're good. We're live.
Okay. Welcome to the bitrate, everyone. I am Sean. This is the Inner Circle Gaming
You
Network.
mean XSplit broadcaster to
yes,
enable
XSplit broadcaster? I don't know how to change it. So, Chris Mello, a fellow patron of the bitrate.
What's up, everybody?
Us. And we have a special guest. The Geeky Panda, aka James. We're gonna call him James because I'm not gonna call him Panda at all ever on this.
Come on.
But if you haven't already followed him, he is the Geeky Panda from the Geeky Panda blog on YouTube. Go and follow him. He is fantastic. He gives you a lot of informative stuff on cons and games and a whole bunch of other shit. So he is freaking awesome. But let's get to the show. James, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
I am playing Battlefield 1 because I got off work and I'm just...
Dude, you need to put something on your bed because it is only...
Dude, I'm doing laundry, okay?
Is that a dirty spot right there by the head?
I see a dirty spot.
Did you get a bloody nose or something like that?
Yeah, it was just a blood stain. I tried to clean it out, but it's, you know how it is trying to clean out blood. It's like wine.
Yeah, I know. You're
off easily.
You're a ninja, so you gotta you get into a lot of battles.
He murders people on the reg, so he's to clean up his bed.
He's Dexter, but he just doesn't clean up the blood.
I'm too lazy to clean up.
That's awesome.
Okay. Anyway, we're here to talk about a whole bunch of stuff today, which is pretty cool. If you guys didn't hear, there are a lot of announcements that have happened in the last few days, which are great. I'm sorry that you guys see my XSplit fucking thing on the screen. It's really pissing me off. I'm looking at it. I'm getting mad as we speak.
Sponsor deal right there, XSplit. They're like, who the hell are these fucking people?
Should put like a beer thing on there, be like, sponsor us.
Sponsor.
But as you know, a bunch of Nintendo stuff, Nintendo news, Red Dead Redemption, and movie stuff. Let's get to it. And Mello's going to actually start us off with the Nintendo stuff. He knows more about it than I do. Mello, what do you think about the news today?
So at 10 a.m. this morning, Nintendo drops the ball. Actually, no, this is yesterday. At around 5:30 in the afternoon / 9 p.m. I don't know, something along those times. Nintendo drops the ball. And they're like, tomorrow.
What?
Tomorrow.
What?
Tomorrow, we're going to finally talk about this console that we haven't said anything about in forever. And we're going to give you a 3-minute trailer because we want you to suffer, and you're not going to know shit for a while until January, because now it's confirmed Nintendo's not going to talk about anything else until next year. And I mean, we only got 2-3 months left, something like that. So,
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, 10 a.m. this morning,
a
trailer drops. Confirmed. Handheld, home, console, hybrid.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Tablet
Thoughts.
James, you want to go first, bud?
It's an interesting concept because it's like, it's not like the home console that we know that this is now portable. It's like if a 3DS mixed in with a Wii U, this is literally what you get. But at the same time, it's like a game changer almost because to me, it's like a hybrid.
Isn't that what we just said? Hybrid. It's a home console handheld.
I'm just saying it's
hybrid.
a hybrid. Like it could work. It could work. I have to see more of this. I have to actually see it in action.
I'm excited.
I mean, but in action, they gave you a fucking trailer. In action,
I have to use it. Take it on with me. Go travel and stuff to the conventions. I got to figure. Is this going to be something like I'm going to regret later on down the line, like the Wii U, or is this going to be something? Oh, hey, this is actually pretty cool.
Okay, I can understand that, but when you said in action, they gave you a trailer, and actually, here's the thing: all of you guys, all 5 million of Sean and Casey, you guys saw the trailer, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
I saw the trailer.
Now let's talk about this. First impressions. What did you guys think of the trailer?
Hold up one second. Do I get an opinion on this?
Yeah,
I know that I'm not a Nintendo person, and I do not usually get anything outside of I have Xbox, I have PlayStation, and all that other stuff. But Nintendo's usually not my thing. No, I have kids. I have a 10-month-old baby, and I have a 13-year-old son. And my son and I will be going to PAX East and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, to not lug around the Xbox One with us on the trip would be fantastic. And I don't want to get him a Game Boy because I really don't care about the Nintendo DSs or any shit like that. But if this kind of combines them both, and it's still a console, you get to put your cards from the PlayStation, or sorry, from the Nintendo DS in while you're on the road, bigger screen, more badass. I'm down to get it.
Well, they haven't confirmed yet that it's backwards compatible.
It has in the trailer. Like, if you see the guy, he actually puts discs or puts the little cartridges into.
Yeah, but if you look at them, they're actually bigger. They look bigger than a normal 3DS one. I don't know. Maybe it was just the angle.
Cartridge at this point.
Well,
yeah.
Like, it's again.
I just don't want to get the hopes up that hey, it's gonna have 3DS backwards compatible, and all these people are like, oh, 3DS backward compatible, Nintendo Switch, blah blah blah, and then it comes out and Nintendo's like, no, it's not, and everyone's like, what the fuck, Nintendo? You know what I mean?
Well, here's the deal with me. Okay, so we know that it's going to be cartridge based for its games, but what about the hard drive space in it? Is it going to have an internal hard drive to download any digital games, DLC content, anything like that?
So,
or, you know,
here's what I'm thinking. They haven't showed the UI, but what I'm thinking is SD cards. How big do they go up to? Normal SD cards.
I think they're up to 1 terabyte now.
Okay, well, let's think about an average consumer. No one's gonna buy a fucking terabyte solid state drive for like $600. Let's think about an average
64 gigabyte for like $40.
Okay, so that's how they're gonna address the hard drive on the go. Now, does that mean that the dock, because it docks on the at home, is the dock gonna have its own hard drive, or is the dock specifically just to up the graphic fidelity to make it a little bit prettier at home?
Oh. It's so weird with the whole dock thing. Like, I can just take it with me to here. Then, I'm at home. I'll play it on the console with a regular controller.
How is that weird? That's awesome. I could play Elder Scrolls Skyrim at home, sit my fat ass on this couch, play that shit all day. Someone's like, hey, bro, let's go get some dinner or hang out at the park or fucking God knows what.
But at that point, does it get to be a little bit too much? I mean,
yeah, like
when you go out to dinner, you're going out to dinner. You're not going out to play video games. My thing is, it's a travel thing. So a lot of people travel nowadays. They go on vacations or whatever.
Uber drivers.
You want to keep the kids preoccupied.
But at the same time, why not just continue with the newer version of the 3DS for their handheld and make a console, more home-based console? Like, if I'm buying a system, I am buying a system to play video games and sit my happy ass at home enjoying it. Like, the ability to take it on the go is nice because I do travel. It is a nice feature, but I also take my laptop with me. I can play games on that. It's like,
yeah, but why would you take your laptop? Okay. I'm playing the Nintendo fanboy. I am a Nintendo fanboy, but I'm going to play the Nintendo fanboy.
Yes, you are.
So, you work at a casino, Casey. So, you're on break, and you want to play a game. You just ate your dinner, lunch, whatever. Second breakfast.
But that's still a 7-inch tablet or whatever that you're bringing with you. You're not going to bring that with you to work.
Yeah,
why not?
Of all things.
What I'm getting at is that it's going to be bigger than a DS. Okay, It's not going to be to where you could fold the screen up or anything like that. It'll probably have a flap or a case to where you could carry it.
They'll probably come with a nice little case thing.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as convenient as a DS.
Okay, but basically your only concern is it won't fit in your pocket. This thing could logically not. Okay, but here's the thing: you have the tablet, you get a case for it, like we said, a little flap that fits in your pocket. Then you have the two stupid controllers. We'll talk about the controllers after. The two stupid little controllers. You put that in the same pocket or on the other side. You can logically carry that around, and then it has a stand, so when you're at work or something, connect to the internet, and you can browse Facebook or something. It's like a tablet that plays major AAA titles.
Yeah, but
does your phone play Skyrim?
Dude, I have my travel-wise.
No, answer this question. Does your phone play Skyrim?
No, but my gaming laptop does.
So you're gonna bring your big hefty ass goddamn gaming laptop to work instead of a fucking
I don't
8-inch
bring it
screen.
to work. Why would I
but-
bring anything like that to work?
But that's what I'm saying. But you're not
He's
understanding. Listen,
playing what we just talked about. He's the
Yeah.
Nintendo fanboy. He's trying to figure out ways
He's
in
trying
why
to
people,
justify,
why
like, using
other
it.
people will like this.
yeah, but
My
okay,
thing
but you guys are
my
using
thing-
the argument that hey, I have a laptop, hey, I have a home
no,
console.
no.
Well, that's what
No,
Casey's
no.
saying. So I'm
With
saying,
me,
why would you
it's
bring
not-
that laptop to
it's not-
work when you have
with
a
me-
tablet?
Listen,
Okay.
with me, it's just not convenient. You know what I'm saying? It may be cool. I think it's a cool concept. It's a good concept. I like the controller thing with it. I like all of it. And that, with me saying this, is like crazy because I don't even like Nintendo. I think it's toyish. I don't like the way it ever looks. They always try to make this motion controller shit that doesn't succeed. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, I just noticed
personally-
White Child said he laughed when they showed the team at the end for competitive play. Because they had this
Right.
whole competitive thing at the end. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
So, thank you, White Child, for commenting. You should be in this fucking podcast right now, you idiot. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that it's convenient for travel, which is cool. I don't mind that. That's badass. But I don't travel all the time. So for the most part, you know me, I'm a homebody. I'm gonna be home a lot. So for me, the tablet, unless my son's playing it, goes up to his room, doesn't have to take anything with him other than the tablet and the two controller pieces. I'm fine. Can two people play the two separate components at the same time?
Yes.
Like, but with different games?
It probably depends on the game. Like, you're not going to play.
I don't think it's going to be something like that.
I don't
you know,
think-
because
well,
there's
no,
a lot
no,
of
but-
processing power to do that.
No. They are based on the trailer because that's all we have right now. Are you asking if one person can, like, two people can play on that one screen?
Let's say I want to play Skyrim
Yep.
on this little screen, and he's occupying the fucking little tablet thing. But I have an extra regular controller and want to play an actual game.
I know. I don't think it's
but
going to
that's
do
the
that.
thing, though. I think it can, because if you could travel with it, like, go anywhere you want, why would you not be able to play at home at the same time? Like,
Because I think most of the hardware is in the screen. They're
But
this
it's
console
only
is
the
based
screen.
on no, but this console is based on Nvidia's Shield. Nvidia's
But
Shield's console is just a
where I'm getting
handheld.
at is the tablet itself the console?
Yes.
That's stupid.
And the dock.
I don't like that. Like,
Why?
I thought that it was going to be like a console that was part of the controller, like the Wii U almost, but it was just a little bit more convenient because it was smaller. It wasn't as clunky and big as shit. You know, I thought if somebody's able to fly on a plane with it, you'd be able to still play the actual console at home. I didn't know that it was the whole console. Then it should just be a handheld.
But they're doing both. That's why.
It's kind of stupid because, it's, again, like, travel-wise, it's a great thing. Like, if you're doing long-distance traveling, I can see it being like an option of, hey, I'm going to be on a very long plane trip. I want to play a game and stuff like that. You know, on top of all the other stuff I have. Yeah, it'll help add to it. I'm just saying, if I want to buy a console, this is a gaming console. I want to sit down at home, have fun with my friends, and not like take it out to dinner or take it to my work and be like, oh, look what I'm doing. Like,
But I don't understand where you guys are seeing this disconnect, though. You have the tablet with the controllers. I can understand if you guys hate on the little two controllers things. But you have the tablet.
No. I'm not hating on the controller.
Oh, I'm hating on the controllers. I don't like those little stupid...
I'm not hating on that. They've already had that for a Microsoft tablet already. That's not anything that's gonna, like, it's not anything that was like, oh my god, they have a controller that connects to your tab. No, they already have that. It's already been invented. It's been done before.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
but
about
I'm
that.
saying,
I'm talking
okay,
about the actual console itself.
But why does it matter if it's inside the tablet or inside the home base? I understand that you're saying if you go to work and you take it with you.
Let's say I do have it out and I spent $300 on this thing and I drop it. It cracks.
you're fucked.
You're fucked. So you're telling me I'm bringing a $300? I mean, I know our phones are $300-$400, whatever you pay for it, but if you have a console, you're carrying it around all the time. Like, if I carried my Xbox around all the time and it got bumped around, it would eventually break. This is a screen that's a console.
Yeah.
If that falls, I have kids and a dog, and my dog walks around, he's wagging his tail, slaps the fucking screen, it falls down on the floor, it breaks. I'm shit out of luck of a console.
Okay, that I can
there's
understand.
warranties, but like, let's say it's like I didn't pay for the warranty because I don't have all the money in the fucking world. You know, so you have the manufacturer's warranty, you have it a year down the line, breaks, you gotta fucking buy another one. So don't get me wrong, I like the concept, but if the console is the screen, I think that is just straight up retarded.
Okay, I do have to agree with that though. It's once it breaks. So no, not the retarded. No, no. I'm not agreeing that the retarded part. I'm agreeing on the fact that if that breaks, you have to buy a new one.
You are fucked.
But we do know there's gonna be fucking 85 different cases. Basically, Nintendo is taking a page out of Apple.
Yeah, but
it's not even then. You buy an iPad. When you buy an iPad or a cell phone, especially that price, I understand where you guys are coming from, and I 100% understand. If it breaks, you're fucked. But the thing is, though, you're carrying around an $800 case. People take their iPads. People take their laptops. People take tablets and all that stuff. You're going through the same risk. No tablets nowadays cost less than $300 themselves.
Yeah, but it's a console. What I'm saying is that it's my video game console. I bring it home because I want to play games on my TV. Like that's the convenience of having a console is like, and not having. I'm talking about like I have a gaming PC, but 90% of the time I want to play the game at my TV, chill out, not look at a tablet. I want to play the game. Okay, so let's say that fucking screen breaks. Not just the screen, but like you drop it and the components in it get all fucked up and jumbled. And you're trying to play it on your TV. You can't. That's what I'm getting at. Is like if I brought an Xbox everywhere with me and I dropped it, I'd be screwed because I'm not buying another Xbox or I'm not buying another PlayStation because it's too much. And for a person like me who has a family, I can't afford everything in the world. So
let's also remember, like, if it breaks and you got it early, like one of the first ones, you're gonna have a hard fucking time trying to find another one.
Yeah,
I do. Exactly. Okay, I agree with that, but I'm just saying there will be. There's no way in hell that there won't be cases for it. There has to be a case.
You know that there's going to be cases.
So if there's a case with it, then most of the time, unless you're chucking it out of the window or your dog's chewing on it, it should be fine. I don't see a situation.
Yeah,
but there's the same thing with a cell phone. There's so many variables for a cell phone.
Cell phone's small. Fit it in your pocket.
This thing could fit in your pocket.
But that's the thing, Mello.
But you guys are looking at it that the tablet is like this huge.
I'm looking at it as a person that doesn't have $400 to spend every time a fucking screen breaks on a console. This is a console.
But what scenario could this thing break that
anything
hard?
Like I said, anything. It's glass breaks. It doesn't matter what kind of glass it is. It could be Gorilla Glass. You drop a fucking iPad on a corner in the right way and that shit shatters like a motherfucker.
Okay, so you know what my solution to this is? Put it in the dock and never take it out.
Yes, but then what is it's just a fucking Nintendo Wii.
What is the purpose of it when you're not going?
Like, I need to know, for one, I need to know specs. I need to know everything, because if I don't know what the specs are, what the hardware is, I really can't judge it right now. I want to move on the conversation to the next topic, but all I'm saying is that you, as a Nintendo fanboy, I get it. I understand. You want it to succeed. You want it to be better.
But that's not why I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as a fact that I travel and I work but
Mello, you're not letting me talk. If you're not looking at it with dollar signs, I'm looking at it with dollar signs. Okay, I'm looking at it where if I'm in a, like, let's say I'm sitting down somewhere and I'm playing it and someone spills fucking juice on the table where I place it down because I'm at dinner with someone, because I'm playing video games when I'm at dinner with people. And,
no, I'm laughing at White Child. He's like, your kid jumps because they come in first place on a game and drops it, and then he goes, LOL, he works.
Yeah, right? So what I'm saying is if you spill something on it, you don't know how this thing is going to handle up to shit. And my big thing is dollar signs. If if I'm paying that much for a console, even if it's a fucking DS or anything like that, laptop, anything, it has to be badass. It has to have a really great warranty. It has to have a whole bunch of shit behind it in order for me to be behind it, because that is an investment. Video games are an investment for all of us, because that's what we do. That's what we want to do. This is the industry that we want to be in. And
Okay, so now can I say my opinion? Here's the thing.
Oh my god.
of course, Nintendo.
But,
I
okay.
love Nintendo.
Here's the backing. Here's the back. No, I dislike the controllers. I agree with you guys that if you break it, it's fucked. But on the opposite end, you're sitting at home okay, maybe this just appeals to me, but a lot of people have situations like this. I work third shift. I sit on my ass sometimes. So I'm playing a video game like Skyrim, or I'm playing the new Mario or the new Zelda, and I take it out of the little thing, put it in standby mode, take the controls out, put it in my pocket, and take it to work. Blah, 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 blah. A couple hours later, plug it in, bam. I can play the same game that at home at work on a tablet.
I understand.
That's my benefit. And
I'm not saying
hold
that's
on. And them doing this, they aren't alienating the home console, and they aren't alienating the handheld console. Basically, all the companies that made handheld, like the 3DS, made them a shit ton of money. So all the games that would be on mobile, like Professor Layton, Pokemon, all this stuff, are gonna be on NX. Graphics wise, I don't know. Nintendo ain't really fucking big on graphics, so
when I'm not talking about any of that. Like, I'm talking about, once again, I'm not saying it's a bad concept. I'm saying
you're just
me
worried that if it
personally,
breaks,
to spend my money, and soon my baby will be walking. Toddler gets her hands on it, smash on the ground like freaking Hulk. That's what kids do. I don't know if you knew this, but they like to
I have a niece. I trust me, she does the same thing. Yeah.
So I don't want it getting in the hands of one of them, or not even one of them, because my son is responsible enough. But I don't want it to get into the hands of a baby, or my dog wagging its tail while it's on my entertainment center, pops it right off, hits the hardwood floors I have in my house, and all of a sudden it breaks.
Okay, so here's my
thing. My thing is dollar signs.
All right, so
money is what matters, and if you build durability like the PlayStation and the Xbox, those things are durable. They don't really break that often. You know, I mean, other than my controller that I just had to order from PlayStation because it didn't charge.
Yeah. All right, so here's my response to that. You owned a 360, correct?
Yep.
You know, and the same thing with the PS3. They both did it.
But
if
I'm
that thing moved,
I'm not talking about red light type stuff.
No. If that thing moved, it'd scratch the discs.
Uh-huh.
It would the same thing with the 360 and the PS3. So you have a dog. At the time of the PS3 and the Xbox 360, your son was younger.
Yes.
You take that risk owning those consoles and having them in an area where your toddler can grab them. No. It's the same thing with the 360.
No. You're not getting what he's saying.
Okay.
God damn, dude.
Okay, listen.
That's fucking handheld.
The little handheld thing, if I put it down on my couch, I walk away for a second, dog does whatever, hits it, falls, breaks. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about money. I'm not talking about the console. I understand you like it. I understand that you want it to be this spectacular thing. The Wii U sucked.
Wii U sucked.
It didn't. It wasn't good. You claimed that it was good for a very long time.
It was good for first party.
Yo, but that's
dude,
all Nintendo's ever good for is first party.
But that's what I'm saying. And they have all their first party games. With Nintendo and Wii U, I don't even know why we're talking about Wii U.
I don't even know if you knew this, but Bethesda pretty much. I mean, I know that the Skyrim thing is coming out, but it's not going to be nearly as even good looking probably as the 360 or PlayStation.
Dude, in the trailer,
it's the trailer.
It doesn't matter.
Always pre-rendered in trailers.
That was gameplay.
No, that was not gameplay. Those were trailers, buddy. Those are set to be there.
It's not made. It wasn't showing its hardware.
It's made for you to look pretty. Yeah, that's it.
So is there anything about this console that you guys liked? Because right now it just seems like you people hate it.
I like the traveler part of it. I don't like the fact that it's the console. If the docking station was the console and you could put your games into it, and then you could take your game wherever you want, or you could take the screen wherever you want, and then play games on that separately, I'd be like, cool. And play games with it too. It'd be freaking badass. But the fact that when you bring it with you, you're just stuck with a docking station at home, or a controller or whatever. I don't like that concept. I wanted, it'd be cool if you could actually take it somewhere else, play the games, and play games at home. I think that'd be cool. But obviously that'd be 2 games, you'd have to spend the money unless there was game sharing with the docking station. Like if you could game share and go off of Wi-Fi with the tablet itself and game share with whatever games you have at home, that'd be cool as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and to where you could add cartridges from the DS or whatever games that you have that are throwback that you want to go and play your Pokemon shit, whatever. That'd be cool as shit. To me, to just have a screen as the console, you take it away, and it's nothing. It's just a tablet with.
At least we assume, but I'm gonna have to assume that it does, because if the docking station ups the graphics, it boosts it. Then without the tablet, it wouldn't be anything. So it has to be the tablet has to mean the main.
I understand that they're trying to really kick the mobile market. They already have it. I mean, I don't understand with having the DS and all this other stuff that they have, why they have to still go mobile. It's a console. Let's just go console type
shit. Make it a console, yeah.
Exactly.
Specific, like if we have handheld department that we could just go buck wild. Console.
Yeah, nobody else has the PS Vita sold like 8.
3 people on the planet bought a Vita, and I'm pretty sure our friend, and I was one of them, and our friend Matt bought 3. So it's the same 3 people that bought a Vita, and Casey's bought like 70. He buys one to play a game for 5 minutes and then trades it in 3 seconds because he remembers how bad it is.
As much as we'd love to keep talking about the Nintendo, we're going to talk about a couple of other things like movie trailers that just.
Well, that was the big news today.
That was our big news today. The Nintendo. We obviously have our differences of opinions. Mine is just that it's going to break. Mello's is he's gonna love it. No matter
I'm
what.
gonna buy it.
Nintendo
Obviously,
on it.
It has Nintendo. I gotta buy it.
But I could put Nintendo on my junk and he'd suck it. That's how much he loves Nintendo. So anyway.
All right, so so we talked about our opinions.
And Casey kind of agrees with me. It's a touchy subject because we don't know the hardware yet. We only know what it.
Well, ignoring the hardware part, I absolutely no. Oh my god, you guys don't listen.
Motherfuckers, stop.
You besides the hardware part, I 100% understand and agree that if that thing breaks, there has to be some way to replace it with a warranty. Or, do you just have to buy another one? But here's the thing now. Bam. Ideas. This whole thing is built on parts. What happens if they sell the screen separately?
Then why the fuck are they
But that's the console. You said it. That's the console.
That's the console.
So why would they sell it separately?
No, but I'm saying why couldn't they, though? They can have the console connect, because you're still playing games with it, and you have a universal account. Listen, you have a universal account.
Oh my god, you're just fishing for something now.
No, you people don't listen. You have a universal account, you have your saves on the SD card, and you have the game cartridges. Why is it not possible to, if the screen breaks, to get a replacement screen for $100?
This is too early to even... This is all speculation. Nintendo hasn't even said much about it. This is the new shit.
Yeah, it's coming out in March, but we're not going to tell you the hardware stuff until February.
Probably January, to be honest.
Probably it. But let's move on from this.
It's only been 28 minutes, surprisingly.
Yes, it's been 28 minutes. We've talked about the Nintendo that we don't know anything about, but we saw a nice little
All right, so how about this? We'll end on this note. James, go ahead first. What was your entire impression about it?
Okay, I'll go.
All right. Well, James thinks. Sean, what's your entire impression on it?
My entire impression is money. How much is it
going
to be?
That's the first thing you thought
about. Yes, because I don't travel that often. When I do travel, it's cool to have, but I have phones for that. My son has his own phone. when it comes down to it, if the graphics are like insane and they blow me away on the tablet itself, and it has like some fucking sick processor in it that's gonna be like, wow, then I'll be like, yeah, shit, I'll get it.
Now,
Why not?
just to go with that, are you talking about like, are you expecting you want this thing to be on par, if not better than the PS4? Is that what you're wondering?
No, I want
'Cause-
it to be on par or better than the PS Vita
Oh, okay.
and the Game Boys.
All
You know,
right.
I don't
Yeah.
want it to be. I don't want it to look blocky and look like it's something from the Android store.
Okay,
I
no,
want
that
to
I agree. All
Get
right.
on this and play it like it's on the TV, and that it at least has something like PS3 to Xbox 360 graphics. Now I don't know, and I don't think that's going to happen. Not with the tablet, maybe with the console itself. But
okay, so this is the
but
rumor.
Nintendo,
Here's the rumor, but it's
Oh my
made
God,
but
you're
it's made
fishing.
by a person called Emily Rogers who got all the everything correct about the console before it was unveiled. She says that one, the battery life unfortunately is gonna be shit. I'll say that sucks. It's gonna be like 4 hours of continuous
so
gameplay.
when can you travel then? If you're going from here to LA and you're flying, you're on a flight for you.
Yeah,
can
but
be
you're
on
gonna have a
flight-
charger though. Planes have ports, so you could plug it in. They have power.
You forget your port, you're fucked. You forget your charging. You forget your charger, you're fucked.
Well, that's like anything.
What
You
you're saying.
you forget your charger for your cell phone, you're fucked.
Yeah, but I'm not. Unlike a lot of people, I'm not on my cell phone all the. I mean,
Well, okay, that
look,
implies to you.
We're gonna get done with the Nintendo talk. It was a good conversation, but we're gonna hold it at this. Mello's a fanboy. I think that it's a
big
good
fanboy.
concept. Yes, too big of a fanboy, and I think it's a good concept. But money matters, hardware matters. Depends
The
on
only
what-
reason why I'm repeating this is because all I hear from you people is, hey, if it drops, I have to replace it. I don't hear anything on the concept. I don't hear anything on the fact that it's going
I
to be a
didn't- but that's
handheld,
the
a
thing,
home
Mello.
console and a handheld.
Mellow. Breakability is pretty much what matters in households 90% of the time. You're going to have kids, parents buying this thing for kids. They're going to drop it. They're going to bring it to school, do something stupid, drop it. Their parent is out of $400. That's where I'm getting at. Even that's like that with tablets. That's why I don't let my son bring anything with him to school. Not even his iPod Touch, because I don't want to spend $280 fucking dollars to like replace an iPod Touch that my son decided to take to school because he thinks that he's cool. I don't care.
So didn't you
Like,
just
I-
answer your own question? Don't let them take it.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying that there are going to be kids that do.
Oh, but that doesn't.
No,
well,
I'm smart enough to say, hey, don't take your shit to school. I'm saying that there's going to be a lot of returns. There's going to be a lot of breaks. There's going to be a lot of people dropping it. And that's why I'm saying it's a good concept. I think that it's a good thought. They already have something like this, like I said, with the Microsoft Surface or whatever the hell it's called. And they have the controls on the sides. It's nice. It's convenient for gaming. But me personally, I don't think that I'll buy it right away. I have to see how everything is. Hardware, money. Those are the things that matter with me. Is if it could process really good games like Skyrim and not have any issues with it, and if it's not a dent in my pocket, that's when I care. So if I'm not spending $400 for just a tablet and some fucking controller pieces, then I'm golden. But if it appeals to me, then I won't get it. I got a PlayStation. I don't even like that shit. So I got the PlayStation. It's sitting right in front of me. I like some games. I get it for exclusives. That might be what I do with Nintendo because I want to do this stuff. And I love it. And I love talking to you guys about this shit. But I don't want to talk about this damn console no more. You're going to... Don't...
And we
even
can all
try to
agree
talk.
that Casey's
Don't
going to
try
buy
talk.
7 versions of this console.
Yes.
Casey's
But
gonna buy
Mello-
75 of them.
Mello, we're done with the Nintendo talk. We're going to move on. The next topic will be the Logan trailer. Now, I know some people have seen it, some people haven't. If you haven't already, go and watch it because it looks badass. It is rated R. This is the first X-Men movie that's rated R.
Deadpool.
Yes. He's not on
This is
X-Men.
not
It's not an X-Men
This is
movie.
specifically X-Men.
I
This
was
is-
going to say X-Men are in Deadpool.
Yes, but this, fucking the two cheesiest fucking X-Men of all time. Come on now. So, what did you guys think of the trailer? What do you guys think is going to happen?
dark. It like I love it how dark it is. It's like, what the hell happened here? Like, what is going on?
I think Logan's gonna die. End of the scene, last 2 minutes. They're gonna do the whole freaking Breaking Bad, Logan laying on the ground in the snow, blood all over the place, some monologue, zooms out, fucking GTA. What's the word when you die in GTA? When you die in GTA, it does like whatever. Yeah, it's gonna have the GTA logo, and he's gonna say Logan died, and then 2 years later, we're gonna get an unveiling of him returning for the next big X-Men movie because Marvel's gonna buy them back somehow.
No, it's not probably gonna return because they're probably gonna reboot. Either way, this movie looks like it's gonna. Like the one thing that attracted me, it was dark. It was like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a happy-go-lucky.
No,
thing.
no,
This
no, not
was
at all.
seriously.
No joking around in this one.
It reminded me of Last of Us, of how dark and like.
Yeah, he actually looked like the guy from.
It did too.
Yeah.
I'm looking on Twitter right now. There's a ton of people comparing him.
Yeah. So my thing is, okay, Days of Future Past. If you watched it, it was set in the future. This is what bothers me because sometimes they mess up their timelines. They do it all the time.
The timeline's already fucked.
Yeah, but
Alright.
in the X-Men universe, there's new planets.
Yeah,
different
but
things.
X-Men Days of Future Past, they're in the future. There's Storm. There's everybody else. Xavier, Magneto, everybody. The world is demolished. When he comes back, the world is still the same way. It's not really any different. Mutants are still alive. What year was that set in? Because no matter where I read, it just says in the future. It doesn't say anything about what year that was set
I think
in.
I think they were saying like sort of present time because considering they went to the past and that was what, like the 60s.
70s, 73. Yeah, and then the next one was in 81, I think. So, which was the one with Apocalypse.
I didn't get to see Apocalypse. How was Apocalypse, real quick?
It was okay. I think it was too short. Kind of just ended, it ended too quickly. Apocalypse died way too quick, so.
Oh, he actually died? Well, spoilers.
Oh no. So
Excellent broadcaster, you're spoiling the movies.
Yeah, with me is you have Wolverine, who's kind of a dark character anyway.
Oh yeah.
The one-liner jokes are sometimes they're cute, I guess you could say, but to me personally, I would have rathered have like that dark feeling to it. DC's kind of going in the route of just like plain dark, like no jokes at all. And I'm a big DC fan, but Wolverine, I love Wolverine. And this movie looks badass, and with X-23 in it, it just looks sick.
I personally think this is going to be a great send-off for Hugh Jackman. Like, this is going to be my last one. I'll make it. I'll make this the damn.
I don't think it's gonna be his last one.
I think it's going to be his last one. I think they're going to get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, because after that, they like all they can need to do reboot. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And Fox does it like it's Fox and Sony do reboots like crazy when it comes to.
Spider-Man, Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
like shit.
So if they reboot Logan, Wolverine,
Yep.
are they gonna reboot all the X-Men movies?
Might as well, dude. Like,
If they reboot it, they're gonna start to where it's an actual legit story. I mean,
look at
Bryan
Spider-Man.
Singer. Bryan Singer's a good director and stuff like that, but he kind of makes shit campy. So I don't want that campy feel when it comes to this comic book because even the cartoon was dark, and this felt lighter
What, the
than
X-Men,
the cartoon.
the X-Men one?
Yeah, the X-Men cartoon on Fox, like way back in the day, was
No, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
You're just stop, Mello.
yeah. Don't do it.
Please stop slaughtering our childhood. God damn it.
Child.
Yeah, but the cartoon was way darker than the actual movie is, and to me, I want Gambit, I want Jubilee, I want all those
Wasn't
guys.
Jubilee in the new one?
Kind of, but not that much. It wasn't like this big, huge role or anything like that. I want all of them together. I want to hear Mon Ami, Mon Ami. I want to hear Gambit talk. I'm not with.
But
like, to
isn't
where he
Gambit
sounded-
freaking what's his name? The guy from that movie?
What movie?
Oh, here we go. I got it.
They're literally
Really, bro?
watching- Are you serious?
Okay.
Come on.
Turn it on.
God fucking.
You're ruining this. You're ruining this. Turn it off, you stupid ass. Anyway,
We are very
So-
sorry for his. We have to deal with this on a daily basis.
people wonder why I call him an idiot. There you go.
Basically, the story-wise for the movie, it's set in 2024, where
Yeah.
there's not much mutants going on anymore.
There's none left. They
decline.
say there's none left. Like
Yeah.
he says, we're the last mutants left in the trailer. So, Xavier survived this long. He died in X-Men 3, I'm pretty sure. So, to me, that's why I'm saying timelines. All this stuff is all messed up. So,
Can we talk about the fact that?
the Nintendo thing is
Yeah,
gonna
let's
come
bring
out
it back
later.
to the Nintendo next that fucking what's his name from Harry Potter is the main villain. Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy is the main villain in this movie.
Oh well, we're not gonna really know anything until we see any long trailers.
But who's he
those
playing?
extended Red Band trailers.
He is playing Donald Pierce.
He's gonna call Logan a filthy muggle throughout the entire movie.
Because I'm looking at this right now of because he's playing a character in the Marvel universe. So
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about it. It's not that long of a discussion that we could have because.
Oh yeah,
we all
didn't
think that it
Professor
looks
Xavier
badass.
die?
I just said that.
Jesus, where were you, dude? We're
Apparently in another zone.
Mello, are you paying attention or are you just looking up stuff on YouTube or Tinder or something like that?
Yeah.
What's going on here? You swiping left a lot? And you're
Yeah.
just not paying attention?
I'm just like, dude, I swipe left on everything, even pictures of dogs.
Anyway, so it's not that big of a discussion. We all want it to come out. We want to watch this movie. I'm gonna go see it in the theater.
Oh yeah, of course. Same here. It's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait till it comes out. Hugh Jackman's awesome,
and it's R-rated, so it's let's
Alright.
see the blood.
Yeah, finally, right?
Yeah.
So we can get on.
Slicing
So we
off
can get
of
on the next
limbs.
topic of. We'll talk about Pax East, and we'll end on the big one with Red Dead. We should probably end it on Nintendo, to be honest. But
Oh my fucking! Wow, you were actually trying to
Shut
end this
your
up.
Casey.
God.
Casey, how would you rate the Logan trailer?
It was good. It got
A
my
number
attention,
scale.
1 out of 5, definitely a solid 4.
Okay, can't see her.
It got my attention.
I'm gonna go with it's rated R. It's Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again. Patrick Stewart. Jean-Luc Picard himself being an older, dementia-ridden Xavier, Alzheimer's. It's badass. I want to see this movie really, really bad. I'm not a Marvel fanboy, but I want to see this, and I give the trailer 5 out of 5. It got me going. I want to see it. I saw those claws go through the dude's head in the Red Band trailer, and I was like, what? So I am totally down to see this dude chop off some arms and legs and shit like that. He's going to be pissed off. This is the way it goes. X-23. We'll see it. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Just because of the Wolverine in China, Japan, whatever that was, that looked awesome in the trailers, and when it came out, it was pretty mediocre.
But it wasn't rated R.
But it wasn't rated R.
And
So
you
based
didn't see people cutting shit off of people.
So based on and we didn't see much in this trailer. We did see a guy get stabbed in the head. But
Yeah,
based on the trailer alone,
5.
I'm gonna give it
5.
a 3 out of 5.
What?
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Whoa, that's like 6 out of 10.
It's like
That's-
average.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm in
an
the
average
middle.
film.
I'm a little hostile. I'm a little worried.
I kind of put you for being a very Marvel-oriented.
Oh, I am.
And X-Men, like Days of Future Past and Days of Future Past, I like way better than Apocalypse. I was a big fan of it. But in Apocalypse, it didn't have Wolverine in it, so it lacked that.
I thought Apocalypse was supposed to have Wolverine. They teased
It had him in it for like a second.
Oh,
Like
really?
he's literally in it for
It was
15
basically a
seconds.
class scenario. Like you only see one scene. That's it.
So
Yeah,
basically,
he
he
was-
was in
he
there
was-
just for the
He
trailer.
was Weapon X at that point, like when he had like all the tubes connected to him still. He was escaping from what is his name? Strider? Is
Yeah.
that his name? I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
even know.
I think
Yeah, he
so.
was escaping from the facility and where Jean Grey ended up dying because of the flood and shit. So in the previous X-Men. So pretty cool. I thought.
But
So
basically, he was in there for the trailer. He was like, "Oh, Wolverine's gonna be in this. We have to watch it."
yeah, you saw his claws and you're like, "Oh my god, I got to watch it." Yeah, he was in it for like 2 seconds. That was
All
it.
right,
So
so on to the next subject, PAX East. Tickets went on
PAX
sale
East.
today, and they're already sold out, probably.
Well,
no, for Saturday.
Saturday sold out in like an hour, and that is to be expected. But the thing is, there was no weekend pass. It was straight up each day, and
Yeah.
everyone went for the Saturday one instantly.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Why is Saturday such a popular day? Each day at PAX that I've gone, there is no difference between the days.
I think Sunday is like it lacks, like it seems like they're winding down and it's not as fun, to be honest.
Okay, I can understand Sunday, but the difference between Friday and Saturday is non-existent. I've
Saturday-
gone there Friday and Saturday, and they're all
Hold on, hold on.
hyped,
At
and they're
every
all loving it.
convention- At every convention, Saturday is usually the best day because they will tend to usually bring out the bigger guns, the key
Yeah.
events always
Yeah.
on Saturday. Always on Saturday.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's also
Friday-
because of there's more people on Saturday. And I
Yeah,
think more
but
people are on Saturday,
again-
like, for what reason?
Did I
He
stutter?
just said it. He just
Did
Oh,
I
because of
just
the heavy...
stutter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said, it's just one of those days. They bring out the bigger games. They have better press meetings with people and shit like that, and it's just like it's more packed. To be honest with you, I rather go Friday or Sunday.
Same.
I have social anxiety. I can't stand people. I don't like, and it smells. I know you guys have gone there before, but it
Yeah,
smells
well,
like
every
straight-
convention
it
smells because no one
like straight
showers.
onions because it's
Like,
nothing
I'm
but
charging my
BO
USB stick.
and gross. And I brought a thing of Axe that I was spraying like in front of me 98% of the time when I went because everybody stank. And
We need.
I mean, I'm a fat dude, so I mean, I know my balls were fucking reeking a little bit too, but that was my only thing about PAX was it was really smelly. You're shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of nerds just like you, and you get uncomfortable. And
No,
I
it's
personally-
called showering. Like,
dude, showering or not, bro, you're there for 6-7 hours. That deodorant's gonna run out. Bring your backpack. Bring a kit.
That's what I
Bring-
do. I get
bring-
like a deodorant
Yep.
spray, be like freshen up, time to
Yep.
freshen up.
Bottles of water.
Baby powder, like do something.
Baby powder for chafe.
Yeah.
We want some Axe for fucking smelling because I know Axe sucks and I hate it. But I'll spray that shit on me if my balls are smelling. I'm like double pitted chesty. I'm fucking all over the place.
we
You
went
know?
from talking about the actual convention to talking about personal hygiene at a convention.
That being said, I went 2 years ago. I didn't go last year because my like we were having a baby. My wife was pregnant, and money was just a thing. I couldn't really afford it. I wanted to bring my son really bad, but first year I went all 3 days. I had a blast. I didn't stay that long on Saturday for me being sick. I was actually like double ear infection, throat was sore.
Damn.
It was the worst day of my fucking life. Saturday, I was feeling a little better. Me and my son went the whole day. Had a blast. The parking was fucking awesome. I do not know how we got good parking, but we had like this valet service from this hotel just come up, be like, yeah, $5. We're like, okay, cool. Fucking throw the guy $5. He parked the car for us. Came back, got our car back, and we left. And it was tit. It was fun. It was a good time. We got to play a lot of games that weren't out on the store shelves yet. And
That's
yeah,
That's what I like about PAX. It's like it's a gaming event that you get to play the games coming out, check out indie developers, hang out,
Yep.
be with your own kind.
Yep.
Go to the panels, go to the autograph sessions. It's like there is always something to do that will attract anyone. Are you a music gamer? They got you. Do you like playing a lot of shooters or competitive? They got you. Do you like
Yeah.
just
Apps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Anything. Yeah, it was amazing. And you get codes. You get codes all
they
over the
throw
place.
that-
You walk-
they throw you like
yeah,
here,
exactly.
here,
I think
like-
the first year before Smite came out, it was like I got like a handful of shit and just gave them away on Twitch. That's why I have like 1,300 followers, because I was like, I'm doing a Smite giveaway. I gave out like 50 codes a fucking day. It was freaking fantastic. So if you go to PAX, you're gonna get free codes. You're gonna get cool swag. You know, it's
Swag.
swag. You're gonna have it's fun. It's a good time. So
It's
if
a
you're
great
nerd,
convention. Yeah.
yeah, if you're a nerd like myself, like Mello, like James, you're gonna go and you're gonna have fun. Dress up, fucking cosplay. You're gonna see hot chicks.
The thing
Cosplay.
is,
It's
what sucks is that the badges went live. Saturday's gone. Friday, Sunday is still good, but I'm waiting for the press applications to open up. So I'm like, get me in.
But see,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
so you know what my issue with PAX is? It's the same thing with New York Comic Con. Phenomenal conventions. They're huge. Huge conventions.
huge.
Huge.
You're gonna build a wall. It's huge.
We're going to build a wall from all the smelly people.
I'm gonna build a wall because they
But the
smell.
problem
It's
is with New
huge.
York Comic Con and PAX East, I feel like, for me personally, those are conventions that I can go for 1 or 2 days. A full 3 days, I couldn't do it. I don't know. There's so much.
For me, this is how I did it. The first day, Friday, I literally go everywhere to figure where everything is. This is literally I'm mapping out
Yep.
this shit.
Yep.
Saturday is when I start hitting up the things I really want to go to, and Sunday, just clear
Network.
it up.
Network
I
too.
was throwing out
Yeah,
business
throw
cards.
cards exactly. I got 2,000 business cards sitting on my fucking desk because
I
I'm
got-
ready, son.
I got free games from indie developers like, here, play. Oh, here, play this game, play our game. Like, thank you for interviewing us. Play this. It's literally it's for something. I could see 3 days of like being totally justified. For the average Joe like you, Mello, maybe 1 or 2 days is all you really need. For me, like I'd rather go the whole way.
Average
And
Joe,
that-
man. Really? Average
well,
Joe?
Well, what he's saying is that
Average Joe.
he wants to. This is what he wants to do. Not just a game that he's playing. He plays them because it's what he wants to do. He wants to be in this, the broadcasting, all this stuff, and to get
Actually,
the
James
most,
should do more broadcasting. He doesn't broadcast at
what
all.
I'm saying is to get the most information out of everything is what you want when you go to a convention, especially when that's the shit you want to cover. I love doing this. Okay? I don't just like doing this. Like, I don't like talking to you right now. I love talking to you doing this shit. This is what I want to do. So to go to a convention like PAX, like E3, I got invited. I was like fucking ecstatic when I got invited. I didn't get enough money up to get to the ticket to get to E3, but the fact is that I was within fingers length of going, and it was one of those things to where that should get us who want to work in this industry excited. And to be there for 3 days, it's not about costumes, it's not about watching cosplay chicks or anime. It's about the gaming industry itself, going, talking to people like Major Nelson or whoever the fuck runs Nintendo or whoever runs whatever else. It's like networking like that works to your advantage because one day they'll see you again and they'll be like, oh, you're still doing this? Cool, man. Give me your card, blah, blah, blah. And that's what this is all about.
Yeah, like I met Major Nelson, Cliffy B. Like I was meeting all these guys. Like, hey.
Yeah, and it's just like with the gaming situation that I was in. AC Bongos, the dude who is like co-anchor to fucking Major Nelson in Microsoft, invited me, like texted me on Twitter and was like, are you going to be in California tomorrow or next week or whatever? And I'm like, I can be. What's
That's
up?
amazing.
And
That is amazing.
He's like, well, I'm going to invite you to E3. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I almost jizzed myself because I'm like, what? Like, I didn't care who the fuck it was from, whether it was from him or PlayStation or whatever. I was doing this. I was making videos long before he asked me. I didn't go to him. I didn't say anything. I didn't make any insinuations that I wanted to go. He texted me out of the blue, followed me, texted me, do you want to go? And I'm like, cool. Yes, of course I want to fucking go. So he sent me the invites. I made up almost the money to go and was not able to because I got to about $600. I returned all the donations that I had gotten because of it. And it was like a stab in the heart, and it sucked. So when it comes down to it and you say you want to only spend like 2 or 3 days, I want to spend 2 weeks before they get there.
Yeah, like I want to be embedded in that shit. Like
Yeah,
Thursdays,
exactly. And interviewing people when you have press passes, you can go up to people, you could do all this stuff that you love doing, and you're not getting paid for it at the time, but you don't mind. You don't mind putting in 40 hours a week to fucking editing videos for this stuff. You know, it's because that's what you love to do. And that is why we want to do this. That's why we want to go and have a badass time. You know, that's gamers paradise, bro. Gamers paradise.
We go there to work and network and record, but also we want to have fun. We want to play the games.
And we are having fun because it's something we love. That's where I'm getting at, is like it's something that we love and we want to do. My son wants to do it. And I'm not going to say no. You know, he wants to do that type of shit. So, hey, I'm not going to fucking tell him no. Follow your dreams, dude. I'm 36 and I'm trying to do it.
Like
you know?
PAX East 2016 on Sunday, we were there at the initial staging area on the convention floor, and you see this overhead walkway, and you got this like a Mario cosplayer, full Mario suit, taking on Ryu from Street Fighter in a cosplay as well, and it's like, holy fucking shit, this is like some fucking Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's
going on
badass.
here. Like, I recorded some of it, and I'm like, these are the moments where I'm like, I am so happy I'm fucking here, because something like that, just like, we were all cheering like, Mario.
I gotta say though, yeah, going to those conventions are definitely a thing. That's why like it's so weird when people look at you weird in a weird way, saying like, "Oh, why do you go to anime conventions or gaming conventions?" And then they don't realize like all the cool shit you see there.
I realize that it's cool, but we work in the same place, and when you're gone 4 days out of 5, and somebody has to pick up your shifts, you piece of shit. that's when we care, you asshole.
What do you say about that?
I'm sick.
Listen,
I'm
I
sick.
could
I'm
die
not gonna be on the
tomorrow.
bro.
I could die tomorrow. I want to experience some
And
life.
your grandmother would give you the best funeral ever. So stop.
She would bury me down with my
Nobody
chunkletas.
cares. You die, your grandmother's bringing lasagna, and I'm fucking sitting here.
Bury me with my chunkletas.
We're all eating food as like you get lowered down, and they're like,
Yeah, Casey and Sean.
Let me put in his casket all of his amiibos.
Casey and Sean, I want you guys to be the ones that lay me down.
The amiibos. I'm gonna put them in his casket. See you later, Christopher. I'm gonna miss you so.
Casey and James, can you come to my funeral so you can let me down one last time?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna call you an idiot while you're on your way down.
Sean's like crying, and he's like, he's just a fucking retard. He died so early.
So stupid. He likes Nintendo when it stops.
I want my casket to.
It's like one less Nintendo fanboy we have to worry about.
I want my casket to say Nintendo fanboy while I'm getting lowered down.
It's gonna be the same color as a Nintendo, the old school. We're gonna blow
the
the
NES
side of it.
Oh, blow here.
Yeah.
But no,
anyway,
PAX East is a convention that if you can go, and if you're a gamer, I totally recommend. Even if it's for a day, like my first experience was only PAX East 2012 on a Sunday, and I was like, holy shit, I really need to go to this. And
of course,
I haven't looked back since. Like, I've attended 3 PAX East altogether, including that one. And seriously, I always have fun. It's even the after parties where you go out, there's a huge party, drinking.
After parties are fun. We had a ton. Like this year
that's
when I went to
you
PAX,
guys and me get into a different.
I know,
because me and Casey this year. Okay, so I went to PAX East, and I was like, okay, this is getting kind of boring because I saw everything I wanted to see. And Casey was like,
But
Saturday.
That's the thing, Mello. Though, you just said it right there. You are greedy. You see everything you want to see, and then you're out.
Have you ever checked out the indie developer area? Dude,
I did.
There's some games where I'm like,
I met freaking.
I need to buy this. And
I met Tim Schafer, and I shook his hand, took a picture, bought a poster, got a picture.
And then you were like, "Well, that's everything that I want to do."
And then I'm like, out. I'm like, done. I'm good.
See you later, man. I was leaving. I was on my way out until I saw you. So now I'm gonna leave now.
No, but so I mean, I walked around. I like. Okay, so they had a waiting line for Outlast 2. They had like all this stuff, and they all filled up. The problem with conventions like PAX East and New York Comic Con is like somehow they never plan, or they never seem like they plan for that amount of people. It always seems like there's always an issue.
Right.
Yes, there is, because I went to Outlast 2 at PAX
East.
East.
A certain amount of tickets because that's
not
the certain amount of people that are going.
No, I don't mean the tickets. I mean once you're in the convention floor. I went to Outlast 2. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, we're filled up right now. Come back in like 10 minutes." Walked around, came back in 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, by the way, there's not going to be enough room. We have to wait till tomorrow. I'm like, how?
Whoa.
And he's like, we started handing out tickets and blah, blah, blah for people because there's so many people. It's like they
That's
don't prepare for that. It seems like, and that's just not, and it's not just Outlast too. It's everybody. You try to go buy something, they're like, "Hey, we sold out today. Come back tomorrow." If you have the stock there for tomorrow, hypothetically speaking, why can't you just sell it then?
Because they're trying to make it probably last 3 days. They know it's going to sell out, so they have a certain amount for certain days, and Saturday's probably the day where they have the most. You know?
Like again, they know this shit's gonna happen, so it's like they can't it's gonna be busy. That's straight up.
Yeah,
I mean that's just me being privileged and complaining. I'm like, how dare they not have something that I can't buy?
Exactly.
I want to throw my money at you and you don't have it. I just want to be like,
no,
you
want to throw grandma's money at you and get it. Anyway, so my thing is, what games are you looking forward to where they might be at PAX? You know,
I mean.
I mean, I know
Nintendo.
Mello's gonna go with Nintendo stuff, but me personally, I'm gonna go with a game that probably no one even thinks of, and it's a zombie game.
Which game?
Days Gone?
No, it's for Xbox, and it's a first-party game.
Gears of War.
No. I'm not. I'm just gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna chill right here. They had it.
Rising.
No. It's not
Metal
first party,
Gear.
actually. It's
Metal Gear Surveillance.
It's not even a game that's on disc.
Daisy.
And I know James knows what it is already. And it's multiplayer this year.
It's that other game that's just like Daisy. I know which one he's talking about. There's a sequel to it coming out. I know, but it's a game like Daisy. You craft stuff. You try to survive in a zombie outbreak. There's a story.
Yeah.
I know which one he's talking about. I just don't care. There's a sequel coming out to it.
Oh God, what is it called? I know exactly. As soon as he said that, like, yep.
You know what's crazy is the reason why I'm not telling you the title? Because I forgot. But
I forgot the title too.
Why?
Isn't it? No, not Dead Rising. Dead Rising I'm looking forward to. The new one.
It's not Dead Rising. I just forget what the hell. Why can't I think?
I can't remember it either. All right, what else? What else is coming? What else is coming out next year? Supposedly that they could bring to PAX?
Days Gone. I mean, games like that are coming out. You have.
And you know that there's going to be the major publishers there usually, so they're going to definitely flex. They're like, oh, look at this.
Yeah, but again, it has to be a game that they released or announced at E3, assuming, and they need to show it out before it comes out. So what games are coming out at around March of next year besides Nintendo, obviously?
Well, I think they'll demo a lot of stuff. I don't think the games are necessarily going to be out at the time. The year that I went, there were a lot of games that weren't out yet, like Halo 5 and like.
Okay, so what games? Though that's what I mean. I'm trying to think of any games that.
I'm just trying to think of what games are coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what games are coming out? Nothing comes to mind.
God of War.
God of War. Okay, God of War.
That might be one, and I'm super excited about that. I got a PlayStation 4 just for exclusives because I thought, honestly, because I'm retarded and didn't do my fucking homework, I bought a PlayStation 4 thinking that Resident Evil, the Biohazard, 7 is going to be exclusive. It's not, because I'm a dumbass. And I was like, I just want to play the fucking demo. Spend $280 getting a PlayStation.
But see, Red Dead Redemption, they already confirmed is gonna.
That's only DLC.
It's still exclusive stuff.
I don't care because Rockstar does it every year because they did it with Grand Theft Auto 5. Everything is exclusive first to Xbox, so they just take turns. So I'm not like butthurt.
But aren't you a huge Red Dead Redemption fan?
I am. But
so if you had to buy,
I want to play the whole game. Okay, so when they come out with the DLC, I'll be ready for it. I'm not one of those people that
But that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna buy the DLC on?
I'm not going to buy any special editions. I'm going to buy Red Dead Redemption for $59.99. And then I'm going to play it when it comes out.
$599 US.
And I'm going to $59.99. And I'm going to play it until I beat it. Play the multiplayer, of course, because it was awesome on the regular Xbox or whatever the hell you played it on. And then I'll buy the DLC when it comes out. Me, personally, I'm not one of those people that has to buy special editions. I try to keep it cheap. I'm a cheap person. I got a $14 microphone. So there we go.
It
Budget.
works.
Budget buying. That's what I'm all about.
How about you, Casey? What games are you excited for PAX?
Um, most of it's gonna come out before PAX.
That's what I'm looking right now. I'm looking up GameStop games.
Like South Park, the Fractured Butthole is coming out before PAX East.
When does that come out?
December.
This December? Oh damn.
Yeah, like that's why like a good chunk of these games are coming out. But there are some like, again, like I'll go in there and be like, okay, what's coming out? Like, what can you show us? Like, if they show us Kingdom Hearts 3 playable, like, oh hallelujah, okay, let's do this.
Kingdom Hearts 2.8 was playable at New York Comic Con. That was crazy. Which, by the way, that was phenomenal. The game was amazing.
But no, like again, like I go there for not only the first party, the third party, the indie games, and also there to have fun.
Will Red Dead Redemption 2 be playable at PAX East?
I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it.
Why?
No.
Why? Why not?
It's a single player oriented game.
Most games at New York Comic Con and PAX East are single player.
Okay, first
No.
of all, it's this is
It's Rockstar. Rockstar does not.
they really
They
don't
do not demo their games anywhere ever.
Touche, I'll give you that.
Ever.
All right, how about this?
So,
Prey. Demo
State
or
of
not?
Decay. By the way, the game's name was State of Decay. If you guys
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know, I just had to go onto my Xbox and look because I
It was
love that
bothering
game.
you?
And now it's going to be cooperative multiplayer. It's not going to be multiplayer versus. It's going to be cooperative, which
All right,
is
I'm
what I
looking up
like.
games right now coming out. Pending.
Prey.
Whatever. Prey.
I did see something on Twitter about it. I would love to see it. The first game, it's not going to be like that. It's a total reboot, I guess. And it made me nauseous. I wanted to throw up the whole time playing it. So, although it looks,
Days
it looks
Gone,
beautiful-
God of War. Days Gone and God of War. Confirmed or not confirmed, do you think?
Days Gone seems like it's just in concept right now. I don't think that they're like fully done with any of that shit yet. When it comes to God of War, I think that's already probably done, developed, all that stuff. But Days Gone,
Casey. South Park Fractured Butthole got pushed back. March 31st, 2017.
oh, so they'll have it there.
Okay,
They'll
so
have that at PAX.
if Ubisoft's there, especially, they'll have it there.
At least that's what
for sure.
GameStop's saying.
And
Ghost
What
Recon,
about
the new
Watch
game.
Dogs?
Watch Dogs 2. When does that come out?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. You're at your computer, you dillhole. And you said Ghost Recon Wildlands. I don't think it looks that good. Like
I'm a Ghost Recon fan, so I have
Dude,
to.
I've played Ghost Recon since before you were even probably thinking about video games. So
No, I was there since the first one. Like my dad was into a lot of the Tom Clancy games, so I got some of it I got to play through him, including
back when I used to play Rainbow Six Black Arrow, Ghost Recon, and Ghost Recon Island Thunder. I loved them. I was super huge big fan. They turned it into third person at Advanced Warfighter or whatever, GRAW, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Those were good. GRAW was good.
But the multiplayer sucked. This is mostly cooperative, and I think it's all the way cooperatively. I don't even think there's a multiplayer versus in it. But
they're probably gonna do something, but it's co-op oriented, so I'm like, I like this. Like, play with my friends, complete missions,
But it just didn't. When I saw it being played by someone on YouTube, I don't remember who it was. It just didn't look pretty. Like the character models, everything else looked good. There was like the character models. It was probably in pre-alpha, and that's fine. But it just didn't look that pretty, and I wasn't blown away. Like when I saw it the first time in the trailer at E3, I was like, "Holy crap, this looks freaking amazing!" Then I saw the player models, and I was like, "I don't want to get this anymore." So we will see. We'll demo it obviously if it's at PAX East.
It's actually coming out before PAX East, so I'm like,
oh, is it? When does it come out?
March 7th.
March 7th. All right. I'll have to take a look at it, or I'll wait until I see whatever you're gonna say about it before I go and buy it, because I don't want to jump into anything that I'm gonna regret.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you.
Is anybody in our room
Huh?
at all?
Yeah, we have 3 people.
So we have 3 people, and you're not interacting?
They have to
Didn't
comment.
acknowledge that.
One person commented. They said, "Does the Switch have touch?" The Switch, they haven't confirmed touchscreen yet.
So, how long ago did they say that, Mello?
5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was about to say like an hour ago. Like,
yeah, like try to be on the ball with answering
White
questions
Child
there.
just said no one's here.
No one's there.
Yeah.
You're here, you stupid ass.
yeah, he's the third person.
Obviously, I'm not on mine. I'm not on mine anymore. So it's if there's somebody else in there, then
Well, it's two
somebody
people
else.
right now.
Yeah, will we move on then to the next topic?
Well, we're
Sure.
going on an hour and 10 minutes, so let's go on to Red Dead Redemption final thoughts and wrap it up.
Red Dead Redemption. Okay, before we start, did you guys play the previous games and beat it?
I didn't play Revolver, but I played Red Dead
I
Redemption.
played a good chunk of Red Dead Redemption, but I didn't beat it all the way. I did also play the expansion packs as well, and I
played the zombie mode.
So you played the zombie game, but you didn't play the game to see what actually happened in
Like
the
I
game.
I understand what happens is because I watched the cutscene.
White Child
and I'm
said
like,
he's in his
holy-
kitchen.
Holy hell bells! But I really enjoyed it. It was like
Oh, Red Dead
really
Redemption's
good game.
phenomenal.
Well, Red Dead Redemption. Okay, because I'm a huge fucking fan of this game or the series.
How'd you
in
like
general.
Revolver?
I liked Revolver. I beat the shit out of Revolver on the regular Xbox. I enjoyed it immensely. I thought the game was fantastic. But when Red Dead Redemption came out, it was a whole new world. James Marsden, great storyline, great visuals, even for now. Like when you play it backwards compatible on the Xbox One, which you could play now. So all the PlayStation fanboys saying, "Oh, we're getting that too." Who gives a shit?
Well, Red
Sorry,
Dead Redemption, Red Dead Revolver just came out on PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. It's $15. I'm not spending $15 for a game that was made 12 years ago. So anyway, James Marsden, good storyline. Spoiler alert: he dies at the end. He becomes.
Whoa,
zombie.
dude, how dare you spoil a game that's been out for like 10, 15 years?
My thing is, for the rest of the game, after he passes, you play as his son. You play as John Marston, and then you play as James Marston. So I'm wondering if this James Marston is in this game, like if you are the main character of him. It seems like there's 7 characters.
Well, let's think about it this way. Could it be a prequel to see how James Marston.
I'm thinking it's going sequel.
Showed them before they broke up.
It can, but I don't think it would be called Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
2.
I'm thinking it's a sequel. You play as his son getting revenge for the death of his father.
His son already got revenge. He killed the guys.
Yeah, unless it goes through the whole thing of how we got to that point.
No.
No, you saying that about the prequel thing makes a lot of sense because he was a bandit and he did roll with these guys that ended up dicking him over in the actual game to make it. Like, it does make sense.
And we can see Marston like the feds will be like, "Oh, hi, you're working for us now."
Well, the reason why it might be right on a prequel is because how many people were with John Marston, the bandits? Was it 7? Because they're heavily emphasizing on 7 people for this trailer.
Well, there's obviously 6 people with him because he's the 7th.
But that's what I mean. So was it 6 people?
I do not know how many people were in the gang. I would have to go.
Why are we asking when we have Google, John?
Because I'm on my computer and I don't want to get off the screen because I feel like I'm going to hang up with you.
All right, Dutch's gang. The old gang had known there is 1, 2, 3, 4. The prostitute Abigail.
No, there were no females in it. What I'm trying to think is that they're trying to pull like a Magnificent Seven thing off, or they're trying to go like Grand Theft Auto style and do literally 7 different stories.
Jesus Christ, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I don't think it would be terrible. I liked Grand Theft Auto and the dynamic of switching the players, and I liked all that stuff. I thought it was bad.
Yeah, but 3 was good. 3 was a good number. 7 just seems overwhelming.
I think if it's 7, it will probably be broken out into groups. I think if you guys split up, you'll play as someone else in the group of 3 or something like that. You know, you're not gonna always play as these set 7 people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but Grand Theft Auto tends to try to like break the mold a little bit and make their games a little bit more unique than any other game. So they have a great storylines in every single game that they've played. I've loved every Grand Theft Auto since the beginning, since 3. Shit, I even liked fucking like London back in the day where it was top view. But this is like the I've been waiting for this for forever. So
The graphics of it looks amazing. Like,
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the trees, the lighting, everything, the shading it just
like
looks
when you
fantastic.
saw like the train companies on all those buffalo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, all the
holy
buffalo
shit.
are running towards. Or
White Child
with
says he
it.
will play as X many, and the other ones will be part of DLC.
That's a possibility. I mean, that could be just the multiplayer thing to where it's showing 7 people and there's 7 different
Well, they
factions.
Did, they
So
did.
you think like 7
did,
versus 7?
They did got the domain Red Dead Online or something like that.
So I was gonna say,
Yeah.
but do you think so? What do you think in their teasing multiplayer 7 versus 7?
Well, we know there's going to be multiplayer in it regardless.
Yeah,
because that's
I
what
know that
happened,
there's going to be
you know.
multiplayer, but
But
I'm
with
saying
that picture, I'm saying, do you think they're teasing the story, or you think they're teasing the multiplayer?
I think
I
they're
think the
teasing
story. Yeah.
but I'm saying that maybe there's 7 different type of classes.
All I'm going to
in
say
the
is,
multiplayer.
all I'm going to say is that I think it's going to be.
So I can
prequel
be a
talking
wrangler in this game, a wrangler.
Oh, shut up! Like I think it's
So
going to be a
stupid
prequel
right now.
about.
Go brush your hair, you stupid idiot.
about
Dude, I
the-
was supposed to shower before this and everything, but
No, you weren't.
I
You
was.
said,
Dude, I put the
you
clothes.
said before
dude,
we
you
got
wanna
on
see it?
YouTube,
Look,
you were like, you said, I'm not showering. I'm
Yo,
not doing any of this.
look at
Pick
my.
up your room, you
Dude.
dirty piece of crap. What the
Dude,
hell is going
do
on?
you
over
see
there?
my clothes right over there, ready for me when I took a shower? And then they were like,
Anyway,
"Let's do a
focus camera.
podcast."
Anyway, so Red Dead Redemption's coming out. We all want to play it.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
so Red Dead
Rockstar.
Redemption. Let's wrap this up. Red Dead Redemption. Based on the trailer alone, not Red Dead Redemption 1, not Red Dead Revolver. Based on the trailer alone, 1 through 5, did it do a good job of hyping you up for the game? James, go ahead.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
It clearly like this is Rockstar we're talking about here. Like Cancer said, the story wise, Rockstar has always knocked it out of the fucking ballpark. And
Yeah.
with Red Dead Redemption, it was like holy hell. And now with the second one, I'm like, I really want to play this fucking game.
I know, right?
All right, so Sean, based on the trailer alone, what do you think?
I think that we are going to. Rockstar hasn't made a game solely for the next gen yet, or this generation yet. So, yes, I'm gonna compare it. You see how big in scale Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption 2 are.
Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be
think-
bigger?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be super massive. There's no reason why it wouldn't be any bigger, better graphically. Everything is going to be spot
I'm thinking
on.
same size as GTA 4, but better graphics, more content.
No way.
No bigger.
No
than
way.
that, dude.
Bigger than that.
You need open
GTA 4 was pretty massive.
GTA 5 is pretty massive. I'm just saying that it's you have so much more hardware to work with.
Yeah. All right,
Grand
well,
Theft
let's
Auto-
wrap up Red Dead Redemption because I'm trying to stop this stream in an hour and 20 minutes. We're at an hour and 18. So
We're not gonna wrap up by then because you talk way too much, and we'll probably bring
No,
up
I
the
just
Nintendo
said-
before we leave, and you'll start talking.
no,
for
I
another
wanted
half.
to do final thoughts. So okay,
We
so
should probably
based on
end
the
at
trailer,
an hour and a half to make it a little better for us, so we have time. You're like cutting us to where we're like, hey, you got to end it, and by the time I'm done even saying the sentence, it's already gonna be 120. So you're stupid. So let's
all right.
end it
So
at
base the
1:30.
trailer 1 through 5.
Or sorry, 1 hour and 30 minutes. I based the trailer. I say right now, I'm gonna say 5 because it's Rockstar, and Rockstar does it right every time. I don't know when they've done it wrong, except for State of Emergency. That game sucked balls.
Oh, it was early in
Yeah.
the development. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well, if you bring out a Manhunt, Rockstar, and I'm talking to you, Rockstar, right now. If you bring out Manhunt and you make that game the goriest motherfucking game there is,
I will buy it.
I will buy it, and I will love it. You need to start making those games again because they were phenomenal. They were fun.
I want a Bully sequel.
Bully too. I know. Bully.
Bully
But
was a great game.
Rockstar doesn't normally make sequels besides GTA. Not including GTA, they don't come out with a lot of.
Grand Theft
Red
Auto.
just
is-
said
Red
without
Dead-
GTA.
Red Dead Redemption.
Manhunt.
Manhunt 2 came out with. Yeah, there was Manhunt 2.
They make sequels, dude.
State of Emergency is the only
I,
game.
I
That
like
didn't
how
make
I
a
say
sequel
not
because it was so
including
hard.
GTA, and the first thing Casey says is
No, I
GTA.
said. Well, he's saying GTA Red Dead, obviously Red Dead Redemption, and now Red Dead Redemption 2 with Red Dead
Was
Revolver.
that game table
So-
tennis was bad? IMO. That's what White Child just said. Game
Oh,
table tennis.
bitch! You used to play that shit all the time. Don't act like it's bad, motherfucker.
But besides GTA, because
You
apparently I have
retard
to put
that
the
shit.
put the emphasis on it. Besides GTA and Red Dead Redemption just got announced today. So besides GTA,
But Red Dead Revolver was before Red Dead Redemption.
yeah, but
There
when
was-
do they don't put number 2 on a lot of things? Is what I'm saying. Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, technically a sequel, but it doesn't have a number 2 on it. It's a different game set in the same kind of universe.
You are stupid. Did you know this? They're sequels. I don't care if the
Max
number
Payne.
is put on it. Yeah, Max Payne, Max Payne 2, Max Payne 3.
Max Payne was
You-
not owned by Rockstar until
Rockstar-
recently.
They
No,
were.
They were
they
owned by
were-
Rockstar for quite some time now, bud.
No,
they were-
Max
Go
Payne.
ahead and
I'm
go
pretty
ahead and
sure
look.
Max Payne is the new Max Payne is owned by Rockstar. Not Max Payne 1, 2, and 3 was not owned
They
by
are,
Rockstar.
because you could see that little white friggin' Rockstar logo right in the friggin' right-hand corner bottom of the screen. You want me to send it to you? Do you want to look stupid right now? What's that?
Let's not forget the Midnight Club series as well.
Yeah, and they had 2, 3, Dub Edition. They had a whole bunch of those.
Like
So-
only until not so recently they did like one-off titles.
Ah,
like
you're right.
The Warriors was great.
It says
We know
Max
we're
Payne,
right.
Max Payne 2.
Yeah.
But Max
We
Payne
know.
1 doesn't look like. Oh no, it does. Okay.
Oh come on, just stop. Just accept the fact that we're right. And
You know, he's so dumb sometimes. I love him, but
I
he's
know.
so stupid.
It's like you wonder if someone
man.
people can really be this stupid. I'm like, yeah, we got him.
I mean, yeah, I'm friends with James Casey.
Well, Mello, I love you regardless, bro. But we talked about a bunch of stuff today. I really do appreciate everybody that's come by, even if it's just one person. Thank you, Jeremy, very much for coming by.
Well,
hanging
we
out
currently
with
have
us.
3 people
Thank-
right now.
Well, thank you, 3 people, for coming. If you guys want, this is the bit rate. If you're not already following, press that follow button. We really do appreciate everybody that subscribes. And I'm gonna be doing a $15 Microsoft Money giveaway or a $20 Steam giveaway tomorrow. All you have to do is subscribe, and if you have Xbox or PlayStation, go over there and follow Mr. Cancer XB1 and send me a message. Just say hey. If you say hey, you're automatically in. So there are already about 15 to 20 people in, so you have good chances. You know, it's not the lottery, so you can win. It's not impossible. So just follow.
All right, and Casey, go ahead with your final word.
Final word. Thanks for allowing me to be here with you guys. Always a pleasure.
No problem.
And also, make sure you folks, if you're interested, check out my YouTube channel, the Geeky Panda Blog. Simply just type it in there on YouTube, and it is basically me. Content's all about video games, my Let's Plays, my reviews, also anime conventions, anything geeky, basically.
And do you have a Twitter?
Yep. My Twitter, I always keep forgetting, is _geeky_panda, I believe. So.
Awesome. And our Twitter is _bitrate. So if you guys want to follow both of us, James Casey over here, the Geeky Panda, he's badass. He does a lot of this stuff, cons. And Mello, he's
I'm just there. I'm just a guy that is there.
No, Mello's awesome. He's one of my good friends. We've been friends for years now. We used to work with each other. I make fun of him a lot because
We
he's a
still
doofus.
work
But,
together.
Yes, we work together again because somebody got him a job there. It wasn't me. So anyway, go and follow him on Twitter. He is Mello the HM, which means, if you didn't know, that is what his Twitter is. He is good people, and if you haven't already followed White Child 101, who's not currently in the room, you can go and follow him too on Twitter. He's Optimus Omega on Twitter, so go ahead and follow him. He's pretty cool. And thank you, all 3 of you, for coming in, watching
At
us.
one moment, we had
really-
5, which was awesome.
and you didn't say it at all. So
I did.
we-
Check your Facebook. Check your Facebook.
Next time when we do a podcast, what we need to do is we need to say, hello and introduce.
Hello, goodbye.
No, hey, what's going on? Thank you for coming into the stream. All this other stuff. Act a little bit professional. You Go take a shower, you dirty bastard.
I will.
You
All right,
smell. I can
guys.
smell you from here. You smell like onions and throw up.
Onions and baking soda and mothballs. You ever notice that people smelling mothballs and it's disgusting?
Yeah, it's called meth.
Why the fuck are we talking about this now? Like,
Casey, if anything, you need to go put some goddamn sheets on your bed, man.
Go put some pants on, Casey, you bastard.
fuck you. I'm in the comfort of my own house.
I don't care about the pants. Go put some goddamn sheets on your bed, man.
Have you
Jeez.
not heard of laundry? Like, it's an interesting concept where you wash the clothes and shit, you get them to dry and shit, then you put it on, you know? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a
Mello,
minute.
you
Grandma
can,
does all your
you can end the broadcast. We'll keep talking for a few minutes. Let's just end the broadcast. Thank you guys so much for coming and following. We really do appreciate it. Remember to follow all of us, like we said. See you guys later.
And
Have a good one.
Sean isn't XSplit broadcaster. That's
I'm an XSplit broadcaster. Thank you guys for coming out and watching the XSplit broadcaster. Have a good day.
See ya.
See you later.